Have you ever had the experience of reading the same page of a book over and over because your attention wanders in directions you can't seem to control? Or setting for 2 hours to finish a 10-minute task? What about the experience of having your eyes wide open while being engaged in deep thought or daydreaming, and then realizing that even though your eyes were open, you weren't really looking at anything? We've all been there. But the best part is that you can solve this problem. You can avoid getting distracted by social media or because of the lack of motivation. And because you have a concentration problem, I'm going to make this video short so you can watch it to the end without getting distracted. So without further ado, let's get into the video. There's no doubt that today's generations are having a hard time focusing on one task. Whether it's reading a book, writing an essay, or getting the job done, most people will just get distracted by Instagram, Facebook, or even by counting how many hairs they have on their hands. I had this problem too. And the way I dealt with is by simply using a timer. A timer is an interesting tool to use for your distraction time and your focus time. People that work under a set time frame have an easier time focusing, even if their mind is actively thinking about other things. If you have a timer, set it to something like 30 minutes and then work as hard as you can in that period. Once the 30 minutes is over, give yourself 5 or 10 minutes to be distracted, then set the timer again for 30 minutes of non-stop work. To be honest, when I started using this method, I didn't believe that it would work, but after a while, I was surprised by how much I was achieving during the day. Just think about the focus time as a game where you need to avoid getting distracted or you will lose. And after a specific milestone, like 2 or 3 hours of focus time, it's okay to give yourself a reward for that achievement. Of course, you're not obliged to stick to 30 minutes, that's what worked for me, but you can increase or decrease the amount of time as you need. One more thing to consider is the importance of turning off notifications during the focus time by turning off Wisconsin 5 or enabling the Do Not Distract mode. Another tip to try is to create sub-tasks. Figure out what you need to do specifically and then create numerous smaller tasks in list form that you check off one by one. This way, even if you get distracted, you know exactly what you're focusing on at any given time, and you can work until you finish it and then motivate yourself to the next task. For example, when I'm working on this video, I create sub-tasks like write the script, record the audio, and add stock videos. That way, I can enjoy the feeling of achievement with these smaller, easier steps rather than waiting for 2 days to complete that goal. These are the 2 solutions that worked for me based on my own lifestyle and needs. If your life is different, you may need to try additional tips like getting a better sleep or eating healthy food or stop being lazy. Maybe it's a good idea to make a video about these topics too? Let me know if you're interested. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoy, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you tried any of these tips, tell me about your experience in the comments below. And see you in the next video.